Libra, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy here at the Renaissance Tarot, where I serve and I slay. So dear Libra, Libralicious, I'ma serve real good. And Libros, today we are going to be doing your reading from September 8th to the 14th. And in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future, clarify the main challenge, get some final advice, and pull an oracle card for your relationship. Now, dear, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing Libra, I want to welcome you into this space and thank you for being here from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. And we're going to tune into your reading and see what are the important messages that you need to know, dear Libra. What is an important message for my Libras? Honestly, I feel like I haven't talked to you for a second. It's been a minute, but I mean, not really a minute, but this is a personalized individual sign reading. So, Libra. For real, like starting off with the Tower in the recent past, something went down. Some sort of a situation went down, and we're going to talk about this. Oh, wow. King of Wands, you could be dealing with the Leo in the present moment, Sagittarius in the past, strong. Also, Scorpio energy. I don't want to rush. You know, I'm a fire sign, but I don't want to be rushing into it too quickly. Okay, so Libra, your challenge from September 8th to the 14th is the 9 of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the 8 of Wands coming up. Okay, so your challenge here, dear Libra, has a lot to do with this painful cycle that you've been wanting to close off. I'm seeing here a lot of stress. 9 of Swords in the original tarot deck shows someone that's actually awake in the middle of the night and they're very much overthinking. So you could have been overthinking about a specific situation or a person and you want to finally close that off because this is your challenge. We're going to talk about this when we clarify. In the recent past, dear Libra, you have the Tower, Judgment, and the Star. Major events. Because those are 3 major arcana cards. There was a Tower moment. Something here came down. Something here collapsed between you and this person. A painful ending. And this ending actually led you to have an epiphany. Have some sort of a deep understanding about that situation and that person, okay? And the Star here is telling me that ever since that situation ended, dear Libra, you might have really embarked onto doing a lot of healing, okay? The Star, doing a lot of healing within yourself. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius also. So we're gonna get back to this and we're gonna clarify for you. Now, in the present moment, you have the King of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. Okay, so in the present moment, it's a little scary, but whatever. It's a brand new deck I'm using, by the way, for the air signs. So in the present moment, some of you also could be dealing with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, King of Wands. There is trust issues. There is a lot of trust issues that are happening right now. And for whatever reason, I just feel like you feel a little bit trapped into like which direction should you move forward. I'm seeing here a lot of Swords and that means a lot of overthinking, okay? So on a mental level, on your mind, you're thinking a lot and you're an air sign. You know, you operate on a very, like you operate on a mind level and you're a great analytical thinker. So you're really trying to like understand the situation, balance it out. We're going to talk about this shortly. Libra, in the near future, we have the Queen of Swords, which is you, 7 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. Okay, so in the near future, you're stepping into your power. With the Queen of Swords is you. Okay, you're maybe coming up with a plan, coming up with some sort of an, you're designing something for yourself and you're really wanting to state the truth. Queen of Swords is someone that doesn't hold it back, is very straightforward, cuts it to the chase. 7 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. So something about your future, okay, very futuristically speaking, honestly, you know that there is some issues in regards to this person. I don't know what it is, like there is some issues that you want to address in the near future. And we're going to talk about this. But you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. I see movement. I see action being initiated. Behind the 8 of Wands, there is the 3 of Cups. Okay, so the 3 of Cups indicates possibly some sort of a celebration and a reconciliation. And I'm gonna, honestly, I really wanna share something with you about the word reconciliation and reunion. Just hold your horses. I'll be right back on that topic. And there is a King of Pentacles, okay? Capricorn towards Virgo energy. So it looks like that there could be a potential situation unfolding where it could lead to something more substantial, but we're going to have to find out about this, okay? So I'm going to get into your reading. I'm going to clarify. I do want to mention something real quick, dear Libra. I know that you would be interested to hear about this. So when I say reconciliation and when I say reunion, because based on the cards, based on my intuition and the story that keeps coming up, right? People sometimes, like, they get a little bit upset of why is this not happening? This is a different sign, not you, but different sign that said it, and I had to elaborate on that and talk to them about it kindly. But the story repeats itself because there is something here that needs to be learned, and I'm not here to give like delusions to people. I'm a straight shooter. I keep it very real, and I didn't just wake up and start doing tarot cards, okay? So I feel like that some people, they get upset because the person is not coming back because they want me to give them a quick fix. I'm not here to give a quick fix. This is not an international pharmacy where Advil and Tylenol is going to work for every single person. I didn't do that here. I get to the bottom of the root. I talk about what needs to be healed, what needs to be let go of, transmuted. If a person has not done the breath work and they do not have a regulated nervous system, honey, your person and your ex is going to come back, the person on your mind is going to come back, and shit's going to go down right back the tower. Because it's not the person, it's the dysregulated nervous system, which is going to basically help you to make conscious decisions and is going to allow you to really make the decisions that are best for yourself. Okay, and it also a lot has to do with you stop overthinking, dear Libra, because I want the best for people who are watching. 9 of Swords, I want the best. I don't want you to end up in this constant overthinking process. So, you know, people they're just waiting for quick fixes or waiting for a tarot or to talk shit about their person or whatsoever. I don't do that here. Okay, I keep it very real. So I know you know that for the most part, and for those of you who are new here, read the room, honey, and you'll find out. Okay, so let's talk about your main challenge, which is the 9 of Swords, dear Libra. So your challenge here is clarified. It's clarified by the 6 of Cups, the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune. So it just keeps coming back. This person is someone that's part of your destiny. And if you have already watched me for a long time, you already know that the six of Cups, always indicates nostalgia, memories, missing somebody from your past. There is a strong correlation here of also a mother figure. Somebody here maybe was a mother. Some of you were married, male or female, take it as it resonates. Flip the circle, because I know there's a lot of Libras watching me as well. So I feel like that a lot of you in the recent past were involved in a situation where there was a lot of caretaking going on. Like you taking care of this person, you really nurturing this person, being the Empress for this person, because this is somebody from the past, 6 of Cups, past person. And you just get really, really overwhelmed a lot. You think about a situation, maybe you have been wanting to change something in your life and it's been delayed. You've been wanting to embark onto a new direction and it's been very challenging for you. Okay, something has been hindering you and not allowing you to move forward, because here in the present moment also, 7 of Swords and this is 8 of Swords. Okay, so this is about you feeling a little bit trapped in a situation. Do you move on from this person? Do you work it out? What do you do? I had a smile on my face because I remembered one of my Libra friends from New York. He's probably watching me. I'm going to keep it confidential. But he was supporting me about the fact that someone actually took my videos on TikTok, right? Freaking Nathaniel Terror. I'm going to take the account down anyways. Took my videos and he's like copying and putting them on TikTok. And, I'm going after that. And he was like, too bad that somebody did that. But, you keep doing you. And meanwhile, unleash your inner beast, your Leo rage. He knows me well enough. My Libras know me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't tolerate no stealing, cheating, lying, and bullshit. Anyways, that's a long story. I made a community post about that, honey. Now, Libra. In the recent past, the Tower. Something came to an end. There was a very painful ending. Clarified by the 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So in the recent past, something came to an end because you must have made an offer to this person. You might have offered love, you might have offered dedication, commitment to this individual. And I see here someone being very closed off. There is a strong sense of rejection. There is a strong sense of someone not moving forward, not moving an inch. You were dealing with a person that was very slow moving. And I get this sense of you offering this person to make something work with them and they were not negotiating. You were really wanting to work things out with this person for a happy family. Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. You really wanted to make it work with this individual which was going to lead to family, children, okay? And I see here a Tower moment. Something came to an end. And you know, Tower moment also indicates, specifically in this case, a situation and a love connection that is not based on, honesty. That, if one of the people, if one of the couples, somebody left and abandoned the morals and the values and honesty, then whatever was built on, it was going to collapse and it was going to come down. So this situation that ended has actually led you to have a major realization and an epiphany in the recent past, dear Libra. The Judgment is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to be very honest. I don't sugarcoat stuff, but I also got to with what I'm saying here. There was possibly a third-party situation because there is two knights, one queen. Take it as a resonance, could have been one king, two females, right? Two female, whatever. You get the point. So I'm getting here possibly someone was fighting for your person or somebody was trying to get your person, because I really saw that kind of at the bottom of the deck with the Three of Pentacles. Third party, but I did not want to go there. But I feel like that the two individuals maybe was in your, maybe someone was really trying to affect this relationship. And the third party could be a family member, it could be a pet, it could be anything, it could be any external things, right? They just kind of affected this relationship, past trauma, whatever it might be. And the Hierophant and the Strength card, you were dealing possibly with a Leo or a Taurus, okay? And you possibly were married to this person, or you were in some sort of a commitment to this individual in the past, and 1222 on the timer. So it's just someone really, you had this epiphany that maybe there was another person in the background, okay? So now the Star, I see here a lot of you focusing on healing, doing a lot of internal work, mental health. It's clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Three of Pentacles again, and the Queen of Cups. So for whatever reason, I feel like that a lot of you might have tried to, you still try to work things out with this person. Even though things came down, you might have tried to really pursue this person and really want to work things out. The reason why is because the Queen of Cups is here, and that talks about your compassion and your love towards this individual, wanting to work it out, wanting to really, you did not want to lose this connection. That's for sure. You did not want to lose this connection, this family dynamic with this person, because you really love them. Now, in the present moment, King of Wands, okay, could be dealing with the strong Leo energy. So Leo, let's talk about this person here, King of Wands. Clarified by the Chariot, Cancer energy, Seven of Swords, Four of Wands. Again, Seven of Swords, I always give an eyesight to this card. Talks about some sort of, is the ring light okay? Whatever, I hope that's fine, not too bright, but trust issues, okay? I feel like for many of you had trust issues with this person, and now in the present moment, you're really asking yourself this question: should I really proceed forward towards this person, or should I proceed forward from this person? You know what I'm saying? The Four of Wands here talks about a desire for family, reunion, homecoming, celebration. But for whatever reason, you do have some doubts at the back of your mind with the Seven of Swords, okay? And the Seven of Swords is actually here in the present moment. This is a different deck. This is the original one. And when you look at the depiction, the imagery here, you see that this person is tiptoeing and stealing something. So you just have this reservation at the back of your mind about this situation. We're not here to put any other sign down. We're not putting anyone down. No sign bashing, okay? Not on my channel. Now, Seven of Swords in the present moment. You want to expose something. You want to find out something. And you seem to be really going back and forth with the Two of Pentacles with this situation, the Star again, and the Three of Wands. And the Tower at the bottom of the deck, and the Fool. Oh my goodness. This has to do a lot, okay? This has to do a lot with you really realizing, do you want to have a brand new beginning right now or not? Is this person ready to have a fresh start actually with you or not? The Tower moment is something that collapsed and came to an end in the recent past, and it's showing up in the present moment because I think the fear and the anticipation that you have right now, look at the cards actually. It's very, wow, in your reading. This is a very meaningful reading. So the reason why you're going back and forth, Libra, look at the Two of Pentacles, right? Whether you want to go forward or whether you don't want to go forward with this person, constantly contemplating, is because you're asking yourself this question. What if I put my effort and my energy into this relationship and my resources and want to work it out and have a brand new beginning, and it comes down and it ends again? And you have so many duplicates in your readings actually. There's a Judgment again, the Judgment again, and the Strength card, Leo energy again, coming up, and the King of Wands. Strong fire energy, okay? So for many of you, you're really, really remembering the days and the times when you had that major deep realization and the epiphany about this person, and you're like almost 1 foot outside, 1 foot inside the door. But you know, Libra, you're at the place where yes, you do have your 1 foot on deck, the other foot off the deck on the boat, but you're about to make a very important decision, okay? To really decide that, you know what, probably like detachment is going to be the best game for you, the best step for you, because you know, you don't want to be feeling trapped. You're tired of feeling this overwhelming energy and just not really realizing, not realizing, but like not really wanting to admit that there is something here that this person hasn't told you, and they need to be honest with you before you move forward to them. You cannot, you know, put it under the rug. The Sun again, Leo energy again, and the Knight of Pentacles, the Death card. So for many of you, you're asking yourself this question, okay, and I'm clarifying the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords here is you really want to find out the truth, and you really want to know if this is something you should put an end to or not. I see here for many of you, money, finances, business also plays a very important role, and you definitely don't want to abandon something that you are building right now. You're in the middle of building something that makes you very happy, and this decision you are making here has to do a lot with you not abandoning yourself. Because you have done that in the past. You overextended yourself in the past. In the near future, there is something that you're addressing. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So the person, when I was saying in the beginning, and you know, we also saw at the bottom of the deck, there is like a potential desire for reconciliation whatsoever, right? I do see here that there is going to be a conversation, a very important conversation about the heartbreak, okay? Because this person might see you doing very well in life and very detached and very much focused on yourself, but you need to really address something towards this person, okay? And one of the things that I see here, you need to be very cautious and very careful of. When this person wants to make an offer to you with the Page of Wands, you need to be careful that you're not walking into the Three of Swords again. You're not, you know, getting into, I'm not saying don't reconcile nothing, but there has to take time. I know crosswatchers are now getting pissed at me, but that's okay. Honey, this is a general reading, ain't gonna resonate with everyone. It's okay. You gotta be careful that you don't fall into the same Three of Swords. And maybe that's not what you want to hear, but I'm not here to tell people what they want to hear. I'm here to tell people what they need to hear, okay? Because I'm here to give you the tools and the resources and the knowledge and the advice that you need to put into practice, and I believe in you, and I know that you're going to be very successful in doing that. Okay, so the Seven of Wands. You know, there is a lot of challenges. For whatever reason, when it comes to this person, Libra, this is someone that's very reckless, very ruthless, in a way like they're very uncontrollable, untamable, okay? Very free-spirited. Seven of Wands, clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the King of Swords again, and the Five of Pentacles. Basically, one of the biggest challenges that you're going to address with this person is going to be, first of all, you don't want to be breadcrumb no more. And you're going to be having a face-to-face conversation with this person and let them know, I don't want no breadcrumbing. And also, I want to make sure that you know that I am not getting into a relationship where you're financially not doing well either. You might have dealt with someone that maybe financially was not doing well. This is a very specific message. So if it's not that, then I feel like that there is something about this person in regards to abandonment wounds that they need to be aware of and to heal. There is a Three of Wands here, dear Libra. Three of Wands talks about the future. It's this in the original tarot deck. So you're looking into the future. You're wanting to make an important decision. You're wanting to move forward. It's like almost you want to have either an ultimatum or give this person a it's like give them an action plan, what they need to do. Yeah, action-oriented card. Wow. The Knight of Swords. You're going to be very determined about this. For whatever reason, you're done. You're fed up, Libra. And then the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the Devil at the bottom of the deck talks about that there is something very unhealthy and toxic that you are going to want to address to this person. And the Hermit. The Hermit is shedding light, right? Holding the lantern, was right behind the Devil. So some sort of a situation, something is going to be coming to the surface that's going to make you realize why it all happened. And this is going to resonate with very few of you. I feel like you're someone that's also going through a very spiritual, very strong journey, a process of spiritual awakening, probably like a dark night of the soul. I'm sending you a big hug because I know really what that means when you go through the dark night of the soul. I just feel like that in the near future, you're really, really going to address that, okay? And you may even say, you know what, I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm just going to let you know what it is that you need to do. What it is that you need to do in order for you to heal and to become the best version of yourself. Because I'm not settling for less. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, there is a lot of action going on in the near future. Back and forth, conversation, Three of Cups, King of Pentacles, okay? And you're dealing with someone that they, for whatever reason, they are very, like they love money. They love to spend. There might be a career-oriented person also, might be a person of an authority for some of you. So you have to make the decision here, okay? But I feel like you're very determined. Now, what is the advice? Let's get the advice, dear Libra. What is the advice that you need to know? Libros. Some of you are going to be very happy. I'm going to see your comment. I know. Ace of Wands just came out, but it's a very different type of Ace of Wands. Maybe you're like, oh, this is what I wanted, but you know, you have a very strong, Libra, you have a very strong imagination. You know what I'm talking about, okay? If it's not an Ace of Wands, it's an Ace of Cups for you. You get the gist, but the gist. So the Emperor, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Wow. Some of you are probably dealing with an Aries also, fire energy, strong fire, all fire. So for many of you, the advice here has to do a lot with you. If you really were to, you know, even have a conversation with this person in regards to a brand new beginning, you gotta step into your power and be very specific. The Emperor is not someone that's like indecisive. It's not someone that goes back and forth. You gotta make up your mind. When you make up your mind about this, this person is gonna make up their mind of being serious with you also. Because what you really want, like I told you in the beginning, you know, I'm seeing here a house, a home by the lake that you want to purchase. Some of you with the Four of Wands, you want to live in a house with this person. You really want house, family, Ten of Cups type of dynamic here, right? That's what you truly want. But you got to make sure that this person knows where you are standing, and there is no on and off and back and forth and indecisiveness and I don't know, whatever. We don't have time. And nobody got time for it. They need to really make up their mind, okay? 30 and 33 on the timer. So this is you just stepping into that power and being very specific. What is the wisdom of the oracle message here that I'm going to see that's coming up for you in regards to this relationship? So Libra. Mending, right? 52. Mending. And mending sometimes requires a little bit of bending, okay? Bending over. And that's something that you're going to have to decide how to proceed forward with it. Are you going to bend over or are you going to make them bend over? You know, either way, somebody's got to bend and mend in order for you guys to mend. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mending, forgiveness, making amends, healing after argument. And the relationship message is very short. You have come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you are to move forward. Separate or together. What did I say in the beginning of your reading? You're either going to move on from this person or you're going to move to this person. You and the other person are still experiencing the effect of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, and that is a tower that happened in the recent past. Even if you are not aware of it, the energy needs to be clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. Confirmation verb. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what will love do? Only good will come out of forgiveness and honest redress. Redress. What does that mean? Redress. I don't know. Readdress. Possibly there was a mistake in there. I don't know. I gotta look it up. REDREES. ESS. Sorry. So dear Libra, basically the message here for you is to, yes, there's gonna be forgiveness, and yes, you have been thinking about this, but it's not something when the tower gets collapsed and there is a new foundation that's gonna be built on. It has to be built on a new foundation. And this foundation is about honesty, morals, justice, right? Justina, which is based on the truth and moral values. Because maybe in the past, those moral values and those, whatever it is, whatever values you really possessed in the past, maybe it was abandoned by this person. And that might have caused the tower moment. You don't want that no longer, okay? So, dear Libra, thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.